Beth Lindy lifts the legal envelope from the kitchen counter and grins at her grandfather Tide's still strong handwriting. He hadn't mentioned a package in either call this week, or that her mother Kate would deliver it. It isn't like him to keep secrets, at least not anymore. She scans his writing with her fingertips, as if the ink can tell her what's inside.
Mom, juice.
Beth jumps, sets the envelope on a weak stack of mail, and walks to the refrigerator. Sorry, little man. I can't wait to see you in your first 4th of July parade.
Let's go as soon as Dad gets back. I want to wear my flag shirt and Cubs hat for sure.
He stuffs half of the honey, banana, and peanut butter sandwich into his mouth, washes it down with orange juice, and bolts for his bedroom. She picks up sandwich crumbs scattered across the floor. We really need to get a dog, she mutters to the sink. As Beth washes the dishes, she glances down the counter at the envelope. What was so important her mother drove 4 hours from Ann Arbor to Chicago and changed her flight to Arizona? Something she wants resolved now. Kate's path is always forward, her decisions fast and right, leaving the rest of the family to fall in line sooner rather than later. She gazes out the kitchen window at their narrow backyard, the aged cement patio a parking lot for Kobe's outdoor toys. 2 Adirondack chairs, their wood succumbing to a dull, cracked gray, face the backyard in far row of maples and hemlocks. How odd that such a small space is her only sanctuary after the vast stretch of land and water she'd once called home. The screen door's whining hinges announce Mike's return from his morning run. He hugs her from behind, the heat and sweat on his arms marking her shirt across her breasts and stomach. Beth turns to return his embrace, and they wrap each other in a tight cocoon. She inhales his aroma, maple syrup, with a touch of lime, like her son's honey head, with the pungency of adulthood thrown in, and runs her fingers through his dark blonde curls as he releases her. Folks are already heading to the parade. Not much space to run between the cars and strollers, but I had a good pace, clear morning air. Where is everybody? Kobe's in his bedroom, changing his clothes for the 5th time. You need to pull off your fastest shower ever. I'm on it. Where's your mom? Beth steps back, crosses her arms over her chest. Left for the airport half an hour ago. Off to visit Megan and her kids. For 3 weeks this time. But she got here late last night. She couldn't stay to see her other grandchild in the parade? Did she even say hi to Kobe before she left? She was in the kitchen when we got up, eager to hand me a package from Tide and leave. Said I need to open it and deal with its contents as soon as possible. Beth nods at the end of the counter. That was her real reason for coming. Not to get a less expensive flight, as she claimed, or to see us. What's in it? Mike walks toward the envelope, but Beth grabs his arm and waves at the package with her other hand. Nothing that can't wait. Kobe will explode if we don't get to the parade on time. Go. Mike stares at her. Don't open that without me. She nods and pushes him out of the kitchen. When the bathroom pipes buckle as water spills into the home's lone shower head, she walks to the envelope. Beth turns the package over in her hands, paces the kitchen, and peeks down the bedroom hallway for signs of Mike and Kobe. Nothing yet. There's only one reason her mother would hand-deliver this. Something about the island, the place her family loved and had left 14 years ago. Kate has wanted it out of their lives ever since. But why would her grandfather want to do something about it now? She glances down the hallway again. Her brother Dylan's painting of her on the island, which she held in a tight roll as they left the lake for the last time, stares back at her. When Mike pulled it from a moving box, he'd demanded that it hang where she would see it every day. Even now, Kobe sometimes points to it and asks,
Is that really you? Smile like that for me, Mom.
Beth sighs and walks back to the kitchen. When she reaches for the envelope's corner, her body shudders. She closes her eyes and envisions one morning from the last summer on the island.
to keep listening to this audiobook. I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.